You think that you are being persistent by staying near her, but in reality, you are committing a slow and painful suicide of your own dignity. When you accept the role of the good friend while hoping for more, you have already signed the death warrant for your own masculine attraction. She does not owe you her heart just because you are kind. To her, you are no longer a man. You have become a safe option. The more you try to prove your worth through service, the less value she sees in you. Your availability is the very thing killing her desire. You sit there listening to her complain about other men, thinking you are being supportive, but you are actually showing her how little you respect yourself. Those long paragraphs of late-night reassurance are not romantic gestures to her. They are screams of desperation that push her further away into another's arms. True kindness is given without expectation, but your kindness is a hidden contract. You are trading your self-respect for a seat at her table of friends. A man who is always available is a man with no mission. If your time has no value, then your presence will eventually have no impact. By staying in the friend zone, you are telling the world that you are comfortable being someone's second choice. This is the ultimate betrayal of your potential. Every second you spend waiting for her to change her mind is a second you steal from the woman who would actually choose you first. The friend zone is a prison of your own making. You hold the key, but you are too afraid of the cold outside to leave your cell. You are poisoning your own masculinity by refusing to walk away. You are settling for crumbs while your soul is starving for a real feast. It is time for psychological surgery. We must cut away the weakness and face the hard truth of why you have failed to lead your life. The truth is painful. You are there because you fear loneliness more than you value your own honor. You choose comfort over your personal growth. Look into your own eyes and realize that you have become a stranger to yourself. You have traded your power for the illusion of companionship. Your ego is shattered because you built it on the validation of someone who does not see you. You have placed your happiness in her hands. When you agree to hear her stories about other men, you send a clear message. You are saying that your self-esteem is incredibly cheap today. You are willing to endure emotional torture just to remain in her orbit. That isn't love. That is a form of self-inflicted psychological punishment. Being always available is the fastest way to become invisible. If she knows you will always be there, she never has a reason to move. By agreeing with everything she says, you lose your edge. A man without an opinion is a man who can never be respected as an equal. Without boundaries, you are just a territory waiting to be occupied. You have allowed her to define your worth based on her current convenience. You are terrified that if you step back, she will forget you exist. But if that is true, then you never truly existed to her. These emotional chains are heavy, and they are tied to your need for her approval. You must break them if you ever want to breathe. Your posture reflects your internal state. You are acting like a servant, and you are surprised when you are treated like a member of staff. The desperation is visible in every action you take. It is a scent that people can smell, and it repels the very thing you seek. She is living her life, pursuing her desires, while you are frozen in time. You are a spectator in a movie where you should be led. You have forgotten the giant that lives inside of you. You have traded your mountain-moving strength for the comfort of a small, narrow valley. Time is the only currency you cannot earn back. Stop spending it on someone who views your attention as a free and unlimited resource. The shift begins when you realize that you are the one who has been allowing this treatment. The power to change has always been yours. Let the pain of your current situation fuel the fire of your transformation. It is time to burn away the old, weak version of yourself. Stoicism offers the antidote to your suffering. It teaches us to focus only on what we can control and let go of everything else. You cannot control her heart, her choices, or her feelings. but you have absolute authority over where you place your feet and your attention. Instead of trying to change your mind, change your own reality. Turn your focus inward and build a temple out of your own physical body. Epictetus taught that your mind is your only true possession. Why have you allowed someone else to occupy it without paying any rent at all? Value is measured by what a man refuses to accept. A man of high value would rather be alone than be in a disrespectful situation. The Stoic sage does not beg for affection. He cultivates a life so rich and meaningful that he is his own source of complete happiness. Nature is indifferent to your desires, and so is the world. Your strength is found in your ability to remain unshakable regardless of external events. Be like the stone that the waves crash against. It stands firm, and eventually, the sea around it becomes calm and respectful of its presence. Discipline is the highest form of self-love. When you discipline your emotions, you stop being a slave to the whims of other people's validation. Your worth is intrinsic. It does not increase because she likes you, nor does it decrease because she chooses someone else over your company. Dress your soul in the garments of self-respect. Walk through the world as if you are the prize, because in your world, you truly are. Detachment is not about being cold. It is about being free. When you are detached from the outcome, you finally gain the power to win. Write your own script. Stop playing a supporting role in her drama and start writing the epic story of your own heroic life today. Protect your peace of mind as if it were your most valuable treasure. Do not let anyone enter your mental space without your explicit permission. The masculine frame is built on purpose. When your purpose is clear, a woman's rejection becomes nothing more than a minor noise in the wind. Redirect your energy. All the effort you spent trying to please her must now be invested back into your own mission and personal growth. There is strength in silence. You do not need to explain your worth. Your actions and your character will eventually speak much louder than words. Let go of the need to be understood. Let go of the need for her to see your value. Just be valuable for your own sake. You are part of a grand design. Do not waste your divine spark chasing someone who treats your light as if it were a shadow. Now comes the ultimate weapon: total disappearance. This is not a game. It is the final act of reclaiming your lost and stolen power. Disappearing is not a psychological game. It's an act of resetting the last remaining boundaries of a man with self-respect. No explanation is needed. No goodbye is required. The moment you are treated as an option is the moment you should choose to become unavailable. Your absence must be felt. When you are always there, you are like oxygen, vital but ignored. When you leave, she finally realizes what she lost. Silence is the most powerful response you can give to a lack of respect. It shows that your time and attention are no longer free. By walking away, you take back the prize. You are no longer competing for her attention. You are removing yourself from a game you shouldn't play. She will miss the comfort you provided. She will miss the emotional support you gave for free. But most of all, she will miss your presence. Do not look back. Every time you check her social media or wait for a text, you are leaking power back to a sinking ship. Disappearing is the price she pays for failing to recognize your value. It is a cost that is high, permanent, and absolutely non-negotiable for you. Your silence is a declaration of independence. It says that you are no longer a satellite orbiting her world. You are now your own sun. When you vanish, you regain your mystery. A man who is everywhere is common. A man who can walk away is rare and incredibly valuable. She will wonder where you went. She will question why the good friend is gone. But her questions are no longer your concern or your burden. The power has shifted. You are now the one in control of your destiny, and she is just a memory fading in the rearview mirror. You have stopped trying to win her over. You have won yourself back, and that is the only victory that truly matters in this life. Your life is your own once more. The weight of her expectations and your own desperation has been lifted from your tired, weary shoulders. Walk into the void with confidence. The unknown is better than a known misery. The space you create will soon be filled with better things. Burning the bridge is sometimes the only way to ensure you never return to a place that once made you feel so small. The absence of your voice is the loudest thing she will ever hear. It is the sound of a man who has finally found himself. You have moved from the pack of nice guys to the path of the lone wolf. This is where your true strength is finally forged. Now, use this newfound freedom to rebuild. Become the man that you were always meant to be before you lost your way in her. Do not disappear to make her regret. Disappear to find yourself. Invest every ounce of your soul into your career, your body, and mind. Every drop of sweat in the gym is a payment toward your future self. Build a physique that commands respect without you saying a word. Sharpen your mind like a blade. Knowledge is the foundation of confidence, and a confident man is a man who can never be ignored. Success is the best revenge, but even better is the realization that you no longer need revenge to feel happy and complete in yourself. When you become the best version of yourself, the world opens up. You realize that one woman's opinion is just a drop in a vast ocean. Surround yourself with people who challenge you to grow. Your environment dictates your standard, so choose a standard that reflects your true worth today. The man you see in the mirror now is a warrior. He is no longer a beggar for affection. He is a creator of his reality. Happiness is an internal job. Once you master the art of being alone, you will never be lonely again for the rest of your life. The possibilities are endless when you stop limiting yourself to one person's validation. The entire world is waiting for you to step up and lead. You are the prize. Never forget that. The right people will recognize your value without you having to point it out or beg for it. Your attention is your most precious resource. Give it only to those who have earned it through their own respect and consistent, genuine actions. There is a magnetic quality to a man who is comfortable in his own skin. You don't need to hunt, you simply need to exist. The climb was hard, but the view is worth it. You have conquered the most difficult mountain of all, your own need for external approval. Speak your truth with conviction. A man who knows his value does not need to whisper. He stands tall and lets his life speak for itself. The world is too big to be small. Expand your horizons and realize that there are billions of souls waiting to meet the real, powerful you. Internal peace is the ultimate power. When nothing outside can disturb the calm within, you have become truly invincible in the face of life. You are now a man of substance. People will feel the weight of your presence and the integrity of your word whenever you enter a room. Rejection is just redirection. Every no you received from her was actually a yes to a better, more authentic version of your future life. You have arrived. The journey of the good friend is over. The life of the Stoic man has finally and officially begun for you today. This is your final wake-up call. If she places you in the friend zone, do not complain, do not argue, and do not try to negotiate. Simply smile, wish her the best, and walk out of her life forever. Do not accept the breadcrumbs of her friendship when you deserve a feast. You are a man of value, and a man of value does not wait in line for someone who doesn't even see him in the queue. Close the door and lock it. Your dignity is worth more than any temporary comfort her presence might provide to your lonely, seeking heart. Be brave enough to be alone until you find someone who respects you. Never settle for less than the total devotion you are willing to give. stand up. Walk away. Reclaim the honor that you so carelessly threw at her feet. It is time to become the master of your own soul. Embrace the Stoic path. Find your strength in your own character, not in the fluctuating feelings of another person who does not value your presence. Your future is waiting for the man you are becoming right now. Do not keep it waiting any longer. Step into the light of self-respect. The curse is broken. You are free. Now go out and build a life so magnificent that the friend zone becomes a distant, unrecognizable memories of old. Stay strong, stay focused, and above all, remain a man of character and dignity. The world is yours for the taking. Never look back.